Hey, I'm Tara.
I'm Natalie.
And this is Natalie and Tara Try Stuff, a show in which we try stuff for the first time.
And today, Tara has set it up so we're getting our runes read.
Oh yeah, I did this.
Whatever that means.
Yes, today we are getting our runes read. I met this amazing gentleman named Joshua at a crystal shop here in Los Angeles. I don't know if you remember the crystal episode where we tried to make crystal necklaces. It didn't go well. But the fun thing was I met Joshua and we've become friends online. And he has just so generously offered to read our runes for us. But I don't know what runes are. Natalie definitely doesn't know what runes are. So
I keep saying ruins.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my good friend Joshua Bloodfire.
Hey everybody!
Yay! Thank you so much for joining us. Would you do me a favor and explain what's happening?
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys. So, runes. When you first think of runes, if you know what runes are, you think about the Vikings. There are 24 in the alphabet used for divination, but they are a much older written language. It wasn't just something that was magical, it was actually the written language, the way that they communicated, and so on and so forth. In the set of 25 runes that I use, one of them being a blank rune, each rune represents a certain energy or aspect of something that is to guide you and give you insight and information into your whatever your inquiry may be.
Okay. Ooh, that mug
Is fantastic. Is that one of the mugs you made?
This is one of the mugs that I made, and it has runes on it.
I love that. Okay. That's a great segue. You can find Joshua at these locations.
Ting.
But what we're doing today, I'm going to pull 3 runes for each of you.
Yeah. We were hoping to go individually.
Yeah,
individually,
collective? You guys collectively.
Individual.
Yeah, I think individual because our palm readings are individual and everything's been individual, and I kind of like want to string it all together at some point.
Individual.
Okay, yeah. So I'll pull 3 runes for each of you. Whoever wants to go first, if you want to rock, paper, scissors it, flip a coin.
You want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
What I'm going to need you to do is to take a moment and have a deep cleansing breath. Now, if there's a particular inquiry that you have, think and focus on that and that only. Take another deep breath, and when you are ready, you let me know, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
We're ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the first rune, Wunyo. Wunyo is about joy. Wunyo is, the book likes to say, it's the fruit that's ripe on the branch and is ready for the picking.
Okay.
So, just letting you know, to begin with, that you have much to be joyous about. There's much to celebrate here because whatever goals you've set, whatever seeds you've planted, you got fruit, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Always getting that fruit money tree.
When it comes to what's going on in the stars right now, it is about harvest time. So you have much to be joyous about, you know.
Yay.
Pick those fruits. Next rune, Hagalaz. This is an interesting rune because with this one, there's really not a reverse. This is like having the rug ripped out from under your feet, okay?
Okay.
This is something that you really don't have any control over that's outside of your power.
Okay.
That happens.
You mean like a universal pandemic?
You mean like 2020?
Exactly. You have reason to be joyous. You've got a bountiful harvest that's happening, but change is coming. Fret not when it seems like things are beginning to come unraveled. If you start going, wow, I did all of this and I had all this success, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Take a deep breath. Because all of this unraveling is actually preparing the ground for something bigger, something better, something more that you've been preparing for. You just don't realize that it's coming this way.
I can use all of that thread to make a new sweater.
And here is Kanaz or Kano.
Uh-huh.
This is like the need fire. This is the torchlight. This is about being open to new things that are that's happening, new things that are coming, new experiences, new lessons.
Okay.
So something's going to shift in your life. Something's going to change that you didn't quite expect to and might not want to.
Okay.
But the universe is going, you want to though.
Yeah.
Be open to it. Stay focused, stay centered. Keep your goal in sight, and even though the waves are crashing and the lightning is going boom, boom, and all of that, just lean in, because you're going to be good. You're going to be great.
Interesting, because what I was focusing on was Utah, and like and being there instead of here, and that like should I, am I being okay with being there for the rest of the year versus coming back, and like, am I changing my address to Utah? And we've kind of decided that we're probably sticking it through there for another couple months, just because things aren't clearing up quite yet.
Things are so crazy.
And I'm also planning on changing my address to there and stuff like that. So that's interesting.
Interesting.
I'm going to pull one more, even though I said 3, because this was in my hand. This is Issa. Now, with all of this that's happened, all of this change, all of this telling you to be open, there's going to be a freeze on activity after all that.
Oh.
It's going to seem like things are just going to come to a standstill.
More of a standstill.
What happens when you plant seeds? They go into the darkness. They go in where it's cold and wet if you're watering them like you're supposed to. And they wait. They gestate. And, you might not see any movement, any growth for a while. And then next thing you know, boop, there's a little sprout.
Okay.
Definitely don't fear what you have coming your way.
I don't get scared of anything. That's it. I've just decided that this means that I should just like roll with punches.
Yeah. No matter how mad they make you.
Just roll with those punches.
Let me just reset these real quick so that I can now pull for you, Sarah.
Yay.
Okay, my turn.
Deep cleansing breath. And then you let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Ewaz. Ewaz is the rune of defense.
Ooh.
So, but not like you need to like hold up your shield and defend yourself from something. This is more of the lessons that you have been learning, the things that you have been putting away in here, the tools that you've been learning to use. Now's the time the universe is going to start implementing these tests, so to say. Basically, it's you learned how to use a shovel, so now you're going to get put into a situation where you need to use a shovel. Dagaz. Dagaz is the rune of breakthrough. It is the last of the cycle of initiation. So this is also a matter of time. This is you could equate it to a day, a short time. There's another rune called Yira that talks about harvest, and it's usually about a year. So this is more of a short time span. This is like a day, an instant, an hour, something like that. Once you're put to the test and you start to use the tools that you've been learning, you start using the knowledge that you've been studying, that breakthrough moment's going to happen. That you've come full circle and you've accomplished a goal and you're like, oh, snap, yep, nope, I did it. Wow, I did it. Okay, now I'm ready for the next step. So following that is Thurziaz, which sounds appropriate. Thurziaz is the rune of contemplation. It is a gateway. Before you walk through the door, before you take a step into the next room, it's time for you to look at your accomplishments, look at your shortcomings, look at everything that you have worked towards, like the last 2 runes were telling you. And once you've had that breakthrough, now it's like you're handed your diploma, you graduate, and now you've accomplished that goal. End of game, like you beat it, it's done. Final boss is over, So now what do you do? It's time for you to run all that through your mind and to really take account and see what is your next step. Because you don't step through the door until you know your next move, like 100%, like wholeheartedly. There's, all right, this is it, and then you take that leap of faith.
So you're saying don't just run around going next thing.
Well, there's good news to follow. And this is Inguz. This is the rune of new beginnings and new happenings. So take that leap of faith. It's going to be a new beginning. You've prepared yourself for it. You've passed the test. You've done the thing. And now you make the decision to go through the gate. And whatever that decision may be, I highly suggest that you take that leap of faith and don't doubt yourself, because you've done everything you can to make sure that you're prepared.
Wow. I was actually thinking about my life in general, and a lot of things are about to change in my life. And so I am definitely doing a lot of contemplating the future and trying to figure out what's next.
Well, I was thinking about that with you and try to not go back to bartending.
Yeah.
Like that, if you,
Yeah.
I mean, having these little film opportunities,
Yeah.
you know, working in the industry versus working in the service industry, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, like, yeah, leap of faith.
Yeah.
Both of your readings talked about accepting what's coming your way, knowing that you are prepared for it, knowing that you've done everything that you could do to prepare yourself for it, and have a little bit of trust in yourself and whoever, whatever you put in a like higher power kind of light, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I mean, well, you'll notice that both of ours had very similar. So
Yeah.
maybe it's the channel. Maybe
it's the
maybe
channel,
it
guys.
wasn't. Maybe all the seeds we planted, a fruit money tree is.
3
We're gonna
years.
go with
Go with
it.
it.
We're gonna. The show is gonna blow up. The
I'll
show's gonna
take
get
it.
big, and Tara's gonna have to quit her job,
Yes.
and she's gonna have to just do editing.
You'll never see me again.
That was really cool.
That was cool. That's awesome.
So wait, can you really quick? I want to hear what are the you do like a candle? Wait, there was a couple other things that you listed that you do, and I don't know what they. I didn't understand what any of them were.
I make candles.
Okay.
I make soaps. I make incense blends. I make aura mists, which are, you know, the sprays that are like smokeless cleansing sprays. I also make candle magic oils. So if you're the type of person or the type of witch who likes to put oils and herbs on your candles for specific intentions, I have all the makings for that. I also custom make candles for that. I burn candles for people,
Okay.
Doing ritual work during like the full moon and the new moon, or if you have something specific you need done, especially now during COVID, I would have aura cleansing where I would, you know, do a good energetic cleanse over you to just kind of move things out of the way. So using a figure candle, this becomes you, and I work the energies and the magic with the candle in your place.
So if we got our aura red and the color came back something I didn't like, I would go to you to get my aura cleansed.
If it needed to be cleansed, because sometimes those aura is an indication of the energy that you need to shift within yourself. And if you need help with that, I can assist you with that.
Okay.
I've had the aura
Tara really
photos
wants to
taken
get
as
those
well, and those things
photos,
are
yeah.
amazing. Crazy.
She really wants to do that.
Yeah. I so want to get our auras photographed.
But I'm scared it'll come back and it'll be like this dark. It's like this
black.
It'll look like an oil
swirl
stain.
around. Thank you, Josh. This was so cool. If you guys want to get a hold of Joshua for your own reading, I've got links for you below.
Yes,
Here are his handles
please,
for the
come see me.
grams. Go buy his pottery. The mugs are gorgeous.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I have a bowl. Let's wrap this up
wrap it
and
up.
go contemplate our futures.
Oh God.
I'm Tara,
I'm Natalie.
and this is Joshua.
Hi, guys.
And this was Natalie and Tara Try Stuff.
What were you gonna say?
What?
I was going to say there's a book I was going to recommend about runes. It is The Book of Runes
Awesome.
by Ralph. What is it? Ralph H. Bloom.
Cool.
That's awesome. I like it. I like that that book is hand inscribed too.
Yeah.
Kind of gives me the feels.
Very cool. Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you, Joshua. Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.